Hello the cop, please subscribe my channel for follow Liverpool Football Club news on every days. Szoboszlai sends Hungary to Euros with 2 assists, including 97th minute equalizer. Dominik Szoboszlai's unbeaten reign as Hungary captain continued with a vital display against Bulgaria, with 2 assists to clinch a place at the Euros. After controversy in the build-up as fans protested against the Bulgarian Football Union, Hungary's 7th qualifier for next year's Euros was played behind closed doors. It marks Szoboszlai's 11th game since being appointed captain of his country in 2022, with manager Marco Rossi explaining at the time that he was a real leader, a strong character, which is rare in his age. The 23-year-old's time as captain has coincided with a remarkable unbeaten run, with Hungary yet to lose since he was given the armband. Thursday's clash with Bulgaria proved a difficult one, but with Hungary knowing a result would secure their spot at Germany 2024, they fought back for a vital 2-2 draw. Szoboszlai's first assist came after 10 minutes, with the Liverpool midfielder whipping in a free kick from the right-hand side of the box for Martin Adam to head home. His teammates mobbed him in celebration, acknowledging the quality of his delivery. Bulgaria equalized midway through the half, Szoboszlai nicking the ball ahead of Szoboszlai in the box and bending a brilliant effort home. Both sides were shown red cards before the next goal, with Valentin Antov dismissed for Bulgaria and Milos Kerkez for Hungary, before Kirill Despodov's penalty put the hosts ahead. The tie looked to be trailing out to a frustrating defeat for Hungary, only for Alex Petkov to head Szoboszlai's free kick into his own net in the 97th minute. A point was enough to book Hungary's place at the Euros, as they are now guaranteed to at least finish second in Group G, with Szoboszlai the hero again. He had already scored 1 and assisted another to salvage a 2-2 draw with Lithuania in the last game of the October break, and stepped up with another captain's display on Thursday. Per Hungarian journalist Bence Boxak, Szoboszlai's side are now on the longest unbeaten run of any national team in world football. Elsewhere on Thursday, Diogo Jota assisted Cristiano Ronaldo as he played 90 minutes in Portugal's 2-0 win away to Liechtenstein. Mohamed Salah netted 4 and broke another record as Egypt thrashed Djibouti 6-0, and Darwin Núñez struck in Uruguay's 2-0 victory over Alexis Mac Allister's Argentina. There were tears in the stands and on the pitch as Luis Diaz netted twice to secure a 2-1 victory for Colombia against Alisson's Brazil, with his parents watching on. Wataru Endo was an unused substitute as Japan beat Myanmar 5-0, while Luke Chambers came off the bench for the final 9 minutes as England U20s lost 3-0 to Italy. Virgil van Dijk reveals key process of overcoming serious knee injury. Van Dijk suffered an ACL injury in October 2020 following a collision with Everton's Jordan Pickford. Dutchman was sidelined for 9 months but faced questions about his ability upon his return. 32-year-old has impressed for Liverpool again this season. Liverpool centre-back Virgil van Dijk has admitted he had to get to know his knee again after his devastating ACL injury in October 2020. A collision with Everton goalkeeper Jordan Pickford saw Van Dijk miss 9 months of his career, but even after he returned, the Dutch defender faced plenty of questions about his ability, which extended into Liverpool's chaotic 2022-23 season. However, those doubts have dissipated this year as Van Dijk has excelled at the back for a resurgent Liverpool outfit who entered the November international break second in the Premier League with the division's best defensive record. "My injury was very serious. It is not surprising that you have to get to know your knee again, so to speak," Van Dijk confessed to Algemeen Dagblad. "But now I don't notice it anymore. I haven't had to change much in my way of playing. I have the feeling that I can do everything again." Van Dijk went on to say that he was well below his best last season for both club and country, forcing him to explore ways to address his form. "I take some criticism seriously, but not all," he continued. "I know very well when I play well and when I don't. Last season was just mediocre, sometimes even bad. As a team we also struggle to find a good rhythm at Liverpool. The Nations League with the Dutch team was also not good. I have thought and talked about it a lot to be able to turn that around. That worked, I think. Things have been going very well again since the summer. Van Dijk's return to form has also coincided with Jurgen Klopp's decision to hand him the captain's armband following Jordan Henderson's departure this summer, a move which the defender admits has helped spur him on further. "I naturally find it very beautiful and honorable," he said. "There's a lot involved, perhaps even more at the club than at the national team. You have a lot of responsibility towards the entire team, especially the younger boys, and also towards the club as a whole. It certainly doesn't have a negative impact on my game." Not exactly, it is more of an incentive. Mohamed Salah breaks yet another record with 4 goals in Egypt's 6-0 win. Mohamed Salah ended a 3-game barren run for Egypt with 4 goals as they thrashed Djibouti 6-0 on Thursday, breaking yet another record in the process. Salah failed to find the back of the net in each of his country's previous fixtures so far this season, misfiring against Tunisia, Zambia and Algeria. But with Liverpool's number 11 in blistering form of late, there was no surprise as he struck 4 against lowly Djibouti in Egypt's first qualifier for the 2026 World Cup. Djibouti, a nation on the Horn of Africa with a population of under 1 million, have only won twice before in 22 World Cup qualifiers since they began participating in 2000. Up against one of the best players in world football, they were put to the sword with ease. Salah's first goal came after 17 minutes, finishing from close range with his right foot, before converting a penalty after Omar Kamal was brought down 5 minutes later. The Egypt captain had a chance to make it a hat-trick before the break, but eventually did so 3 minutes after the restart. His fourth was the pick of the goals, touching down Ahmed Fodoa's clipped ball in the box and firing into the far bottom corner with his left on the turn. Having begun the day on 11 goals in World Cup qualifying, sitting third in Egypt's all-time list, Salah has now scored more than any other player. Salah's 15 goals in qualifiers lifts him above Mohamed Aboutrika, who had held the record since 2013, with Amr Zaki, the former Wigan and Hull loanee, now third with 12. The 31-year-old has netted 53 times in 92 games for his country, meaning he is only 13 behind Egypt's all-time record goal scorer, Hossam Hassan. He was subject to a series of strong challenges from Djibouti players throughout, which eventually saw him square up to defender Moussa Araita, but thankfully he avoided any injury. Egypt's next game is away to Sierra Leone on Sunday, giving Salah another opportunity to extend his tally further. Hello the Cop, please subscribe my channel for follow Liverpool Football Club news on every days.